do the two-step, then cowboy boogie. Grab a sweetheart and spin out with him. Do the hold down and get into it.
I'll never stop loving you, holding you, kissing all on you. I'll never stop being me, doing all the things that I do.
That was music from hitmaker Blanco Brown, who blends hip-hop and country music into what he calls trailer trap. Blanco went viral in 2019 for his music video, The Get Up. It spawned a global dance craze and eventually went 11 times platinum. After finally reaching the top, it almost came crashing down. Blanco nearly lost his life in a car accident. Leaning on music to heal, he's now back in the saddle with a new single, Good Morning, Blanco Brown.
Good morning.
I love it. Good morning.
How you doing?
I am doing well. All right, Blanco, let's dive into your life here. You were born Benny Julius Amy. Where did the name Blanco Brown come from?
Well, they used to call me Blanco, Benny Blanco, being that my first name is Benny. And I used to be in the streets, but I decided to change my life. But if you saw Carlito's Way, the mob gangster movie, a guy by the name of Benny Blanco was a well-dressed, clean gangster that got away with everything. I never killed nobody and nothing crazy, you know what I'm saying? But I stayed in trouble.
Yeah. So that's how you adopted.
I stayed in trouble.
Yeah.
So I adopted Blanco that way.
You stayed in trouble, you said, or you were in trouble for a while, but one of the things that delivered you was music. You grew up in a musical household, and you understand probably more than a lot of people how critical music is beyond just listening to it.
Definitely. Music honestly brought me full circle. If I didn't have a soundtrack, I wouldn't know what to look forward to in life. It's everything I breathe, but I do it in healthy moderation so that I won't go crazy if it's not working. I love to honestly create music. It's all I live for.
Yeah, you spent your school years in the Atlanta projects,
I love
and
it.
as you said, lots of crime outside, but inside the house was filled with music. Your siblings, your dad.
Definitely. My dad plays guitar. He sings also. My mother sings. My grandmother used to sing every morning while she was cooking that good breakfast. It was the sound that woke you up with her humming in the kitchen. You knew it was about to go down. And I was a professional fat boy, so I look forward to smelling the bacon.
I was a professional fat girl, so I had my biscuits and gravy too. Okay, we could have been sitting at the same breakfast table with the same grandmama cooking. Okay, I mentioned earlier how
That's hilarious.
You had the exposure of both, being in the big city, the rap, but at the same time spending times in the country and the country music when both of those came together. Pursuing music, though, it's one thing to listen to it on the radio, but going beyond the radio, pursuing music. When did you begin your career? When did you know that this was going to be a career?
My career, just to fast forward, I signed my first deal when I was 7. And then I did a few deals throughout my life at teenage years. And then as an adult, I started engineering, mixing, and doing stuff for Fergie and Childish Gambino, Chris Brown, the whole nine. And I was demoing a lot of those records. I also did work for Kane Brown, first project. And I used to demo the songs for him before he got in the booth. And they became like one thing that I was in love with. I was just like, this reminds me of my childhood and what I used to love for. And I had already been playing around with a couple of sounds, but I didn't want to let nobody know that I was putting 808s on country music because I felt like somebody was going to take it. I just said, let me chill out, coin the sound, branded, patented, and voila, magic.
Yeah, voila, trailer trap. Explain what trailer trap is.
Country music with 808s, hi-hats, and that trap snare. It's all about the snare and those drums when it comes to trap music. So I just bridge the gap, trailer trap.
All right, Blanco, the music industry is so much bigger than what a lot of us see. And you touched on it earlier. You're producing music for a lot of folks who are the front of the songs. Chris Brown, Pitbull, Monica, Fergie, Kane Brown, the whole bit. But then you did something that went viral. Same time as Lil Nas' Gonna Take My Truck to the Old Town Road. But anyway, is it Take My Truck? Yeah, wait, whatever. Okay. But you did The Get Up. And so you had those lines that were blurred right there between hip hop and country, and we got to see what you were talking about. Did you, when it went viral, is it one of those things where you woke up one day, checked in, and went, whoa?
I kind of watched the growth from one week to the next. I'm talking about the second week we was at 1 million views plus on one video, and the other videos surrounding it were quickly approaching 1 million. I just was in shock that, it was happening for me. I'd never expected to go viral. I just wanted to make music for people to love, to laugh, and dance to. Hence as to why I created the sound.
Yeah.
It's a whole nother branding. Yeah.
Nearly 4 billion views. That is crazy. Okay, you're riding that wave of success like so many other people that've been able to launch through social media, as opposed to, the olden days, you had to get a deal with the record company. If you didn't, it was just hard to make it. All right, you released the album Honeysuckle and Lightning Bugs. I love the names of country songs, because when you say Honeysuckle and Lightning Bugs, I was there. I was in the country and I was there. Same thing with you got to do.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, you got to do a song called Grandmama's Breakfast too. You got to do that. Lip and smack lippin' good, whatever that is. Okay. You're platinum certified Just the Way, and your collabs with, of course, Nelly and Diplo and Lee Brice. One of the other things that's important to you as well, and I love this about you, is that as you ride that wave of success, you also talked about where you had come from, if not by the grace of God, where you could be otherwise. Charity is very important to you.
Definitely. If you get in this industry and you have a time where you have nothing to do and you don't know what to do, donate, give love back, show your true core, your meaning. I feel like purpose is the only thing that honestly drives me.
Yeah, you donated
purpose over everything.
$1,000 in musical instruments at Westlake High School, your alma mater, to make sure that kids could also have that gift of music. And when you look at your life and you look at this wave of success that you're on, you remind us that at any given time it could all be over. You had a motorcycle accident. That how did that change or reset your mind?
I was blessed to team with StubHub and give back to my school. That I just purpose. Music drives this world. What would this world be without a soundtrack? It would probably be silent. Yeah. A way more gossip, which we know in the Bible God didn't even like that. But long story short, living and loving for something is the all and be all.
Yeah. Music was your therapy as you healed from this accident.
Yes, it was. I mean, the accident put me back a lot mentally and emotionally. I was depressed at some point, and I decided, you got to choose your happiness, and joy don't always come in the morning. You got to look forward to it and go obtain it, manifest it, and see life through. And that's exactly what my career has done for me. Yeah. It's like you can't go back in time and change everything around it, but things happen the way they do, and we make it through to the next side.
Yeah, you survive, and now you thrive.
And love, yeah.
Nobody's More Country album, and then your emotional new single, I'll Never, which we are going to play a little bit later on in the show. But in the meantime, Blanco, thank you for joining us this morning. Thank you for sharing your story, and keep on keeping on. If you're ever in Houston, stop on by.
Thank you so much. Love and blessings.
All right, since you're not in person and I can't pull your beard, can you just pull your beard for me? Because I love a good beard.
Oh, it's long. I tuck it.
Yeah. Oh, look, there you go. I'm pretending that that's my fingers in your beard. All right. Thank you, Blanco.